let's see. Last time you fought a bunch of ghouls in a big room. They came down the hallway and then they tried to get around and get you from the back, but you quickly retreated and you're able to avoid getting stuck. And you pretty much you handled them pretty easily. I think Vola went down. Um, she's still kind of recovering from that.
Yeah, we didn't support her as well as we could have.
Okay, and now you guys were having a conversation in the hallway about what to do next. Icy had scoped out this room and found five bugbears milling about, and she had gone back and done some snake sign language to try to let you know what's going on. Right now, to start the session, everybody roll a perception check.
Uh-oh. 4 plus what? Perception. Okay, I got a 9 total.
9, not very good. Others?
5 minus 1, 4.
4, okay.
I've got a total of 21.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
So you... Oh, let's see, I guess Vola should roll. Actually, it doesn't matter because Icy's hearing this. From in the room with the bugbears, you hear a sound like, and you see the doorknob start to turn.
Okay, I need to turn back into a person.
I think we established that you had done that to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody roll initiative. Okay, Vola got an 18. Rokus
16 minus 1.
for Harvick. 15. Rokus,
Yeah.
what's yours?
14.
And Icy.
I've got a total of 14.
Alright. Let's roll for the bugbear who is opening the door.
Can we get into our usual combat? The three of us with Icy behind?
I might
So-
be wanting to put poison under the door, so I may want to be in front and then move back.
Okay, so the way things rolled out, you guys are gonna have, by luck, the guy opening the door, his initiative was lower than all of you. So you all get a chance to either run away or do whatever you want to do. You have a turn before he sees you opening the door.
Okay, for you, with me in the center and Icy behind.
I'll go through turn order, so hold on.
Okay.
The first person in order is Vola. So there's not really time for you guys to give her instruction. So she sees the doors opening. Her reaction is to hide herself to the south. There's a little hallway that goes to a dead end, but she can hide around the corner there. So she's out of sight when the door opens. Next is Harbeck's turn.
Okay, I'm going to signal to the others without making a noise to follow Vola. Might as well stay together.
Okay, so you can either go hide with her, or there's a similar corner on the opposite side that you can hide on.
I'm gonna go hide with her.
Oh, together? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then now it's Rokus's turn.
I think I'm going to go just past I'm just going to go just past where they are hiding and ready in action.
Okay, so behind them.
Just past where they are.
So behind them is
Well, they're
the
they're
dead
in
end.
they're in an alcove of some sort. Like?
Yeah, it's kind of goes to a dead end, but it's long enough for all of you guys to go in there. Your other movement options would be you could run north where you haven't been yet, back down the stairs and into the room with the water. You could hide back that way. You can go behind Harvick
So
and Vola
we
into
don't
the
have
dead end.
we don't have a map of where we are, huh?
Oh, sorry. Here, actually, I prepared a map, so I'll show you.
That'd be nice.
You guys were in the center of that cross hallway.
Okay.
So Vola and Harvick are to the south in that dead end with the rubble.
Okay.
But they're out of sight of the door.
Okay, then I can get in there too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead in there.
Okay, so you're behind Harvick.
Yeah, and I have my shield and my sword, not my bow.
Okay, cool. And Icy, it's your turn.
I want to put my hand under the door and use my poison spray. Then I want to run behind
No,
Hard.
the door's opening. I guess you could do that. But yeah.
Yeah, because I want to put the poison spray right there at the doorway, and then I want to run behind everybody.
All right. Let me check the poisons. Look at your poison spray spell.
It's a 1d12 poison damage.
Ruckus, we're getting you're not wearing your headphones, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Get an echo. Okay, let me look at this. So look, for I think poison spray has a DC check instead of a to hit.
It just, yeah.
So what's the DC?
1d12. Is that what you want me to say?
No. Let me look for you.
I think it's the save is 12.
It might be.
The damage is something else. Because there is no D12.
There's a D12.
There is?
Yep.
Alright, it's poison spray. When you click it, it says Constitution save 14.
The creature, yeah, the
So do you
creature
see
must
on the when you're in the let's see, spell section and you look at poison spray on the without clicking it, it says instead of like +6 to hit or something, it says con 14. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've gone to spells now, yes.
Yeah, so con 14 means I have to roll over that to save.
How long
No,
does
it says hit 14 and then it says effect is 1d12.
Okay, for the damage. How long does it stay there?
So it's just a one-time attack.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage. That means on a save you take 0 damage. A lot of them it'll say or take half damage or something.
But the rest of them coming through later won't be affected.
Yeah. Okay, so I will roll the check. Hold on, I need to get up the Bugbear's sheet. Forgot to do that. Alright, Constitution. Let's check it out. 13 plus 1. 14. And the save is 14, so you're the attack. It goes to the attacker, so you managed to do it. So roll a d12 for damage. Just a pretty. Yep.
I rolled an 8.
Pretty nice. Is it plus anything? Just d12, I think. Yeah. 1d12 poison. Let me make sure he's not resistant or something. No.
Because I thought they just automatically got damage of 12 and then they have to do something, but I don't know.
No, you did it. We did it right.
Okay. So it's 8 damage.
Yep. So, you stick your hands through the crack of the door at the bottom, and spray, some
The
poison.
poison spray up into his face.
Right. It goes up into his face, and he starts coughing.
His eyes and nose start to water.
Yeah, and he takes 8
starts to
damage.
cough.
Now it's his turn. And you have moved back behind him.
Yeah.
So he opens the door, knowing he just got attacked, but he can't see any of you. He cautiously walks forward, and looking both ways at the intersection, he sees you guys all hiding in the alcove there.
Did he step in our trap or our
You didn't put any traps down.
Yeah. You didn't have time to put anything out.
Oh.
Okay,
Talked
so
about it. Never did it.
he is not surprised because he knows he got attacked, so he's gonna have a chance to do an action. So he shouts in Goblin, "Rah, rah, rah," and he runs over to Vola.
I readied an action. Can I?
Oh
Does
yeah.
that help?
I guess you didn't specify. We didn't go through it, but what did you want to have ready?
Just to attack anybody.
Okay, so I did put you behind Harvick and Vola. Do you want to be beside them?
No, I'll stay behind.
Okay, I think in the position he's at, you're not in range to hit him, but I'll have you kind of staggered between them so that you will be able to fight, do melee combat in between them. Okay?
Okay, and I can sneak attack.
But he's at the corner, so you're not
Okay.
in the range.
That's fair.
IC will be the furthest back, and she'll be able to throw spells between Harbeck and Rokus. But if she gets a 1 on attacks, she will hit one of you.
Okay.
Okay, so this Bugbear is gonna swing for Vola.
I'm going to deflect it with my shield.
Okay, disadvantage. It is a 6 to hit, which does not hit.
He can't see. His eyes are watering.
Okay, now everybody gets introduced into the combat order. Okie dokie. So we are back at the top of the order, and it's Vola's turn. So she's trying to hit this one that just came out, and that is 18 to hit. That hits, and a 6 does not hit. So 1 hit on this guy. And her damage is okay, 9 damage. Not bad.
Good hit.
Yeah. We've done 17 damage to it already.
All right. So that's her turn. It is now.
What kind of language do
And she
bugbears speak?
What's that?
What language do bugbears speak?
They speak. Well, I guess you're aware of this by now that they speak Goblin.
Okay.
Harvey, you wanted to ask something?
Yeah, I said I know Goblin. How do I?
Yeah, you didn't hear the previous.
Didn't hear them.
The first one because your perception check, you didn't know, you didn't hear him talk. But the second time, you heard him say, "Enemies out here!"
Okay.
When he shouted.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. So now it is one of the bugbears inside. His turn. Let's see. They get 30 feet of movement. So 10, 20, 30. That's enough. He just barely gets in front of Vola. 17 to hit plus 4, 21. So he hits.
Okay, so now I can use my shield, right?
No, you're supposed to tell me that ahead of time, but I'll let you do it because I didn't roll damage yet.
Okay, well,
Okay, the second one is a 18 plus whatever, so the 17 was actually the lower one. Okay, so now you've used your protection. You can't do it again till the next round.
Right.
Okay.
Whose turn?
When am I supposed to tell you?
It's a little hard to jump in there, but you're supposed to tell me when I'm saying I'm attacking or rolling to hit.
Okay, so I'm supposed to do it before you roll the hit, not after. I thought it was right after you roll the hit, so it should be before you roll for a hit.
That's as long as I haven't rolled damage yet, it's okay.
Okay.
But once I rolled damage, then it's too late.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, as soon as possible, basically.
What I didn't want to do is if I do it before you roll for hit, I was afraid that would take it away, even though it was a miss.
So yeah, that's the point. That's the point. Basically, is you're supposed to, like, if you're supposed to make you need to dedicate that you're gonna protect whether it's gonna hit or not. That's the reason.
All right.
Yeah.
I have to do it before the hit then.
Before the roll, yeah.
Because if you just wait and if you only do it when she's getting hit, that means like she's already got hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get what I mean, right?
Okay, if that's the case, then I already said that for the first time that was going against her. So therefore, I've already used it up then.
Yeah, but you'll get another one on the next round. But yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So rolling damage. Bugbears have a special thing called Brute, where they add an extra die to their Morning Star. So instead of 2d8, get 3d8 plus 2.
Shit.
4 plus 8 plus 8. That's
20.
20 damage plus 2. 22 damage on Vola. She has 1 hit point. It's Harbeck's turn. You have you can reach one of the 2.
Okay.
The one that came out and did a devastating hit on Vola just now is red-furred Bugbear.
Okay, so that's the only one that's in range, right?
Yeah, you could move forward 5 feet, kind of in Rokus's way if you wanted to hit the other one.
If I can get one, I'll stay with that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see now. I roll to hit, and I roll a 17.
That hits.
No, excuse me. I rolled an 18.
That hits.
I rolled an. Okay, yeah, it's 9 plus 8 is what it is. So yeah, it was a 7.
Yeah, that's fine. It hits. Roll your damage. This is your longsword, right? Talon blade.
Yeah, it's a D8.
I believe that's right.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 6 is 13.
13 damage on the red fur guy. Okay.
And can I do Hunter's Mark on that?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so that's Hunter's Mark is a D6, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
And use your spell slot.
Okay, and so I got a 2 on that.
2. All right. He looks like you've done a devastating blow to him. But he's still standing relatively strong. It is next black-furred Bugbear who's inside the room. He runs up through the doorway and kind of stops behind the first one. The first one that opened the door has a long beard, so he's behind a long beard. and he's not able to reach you guys. Next is Ruckus's turn. You can see two of them. With melee, you could hit one of them. The
Okay.
red-furred one.
Okay. Okay, I got a 19 plus whatever. I'm not sure that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And I got on my D8, I got an 8. And then my sneak attack, that's 8 plus 4. So that's 12 plus my sneak attack, but it only got a 1.
Okay, what's the total there?
15.
Okay, 15 damage to red fur. That kills him. So you poke him with your orc piercer rapier, and as it gets in, the magic of your hunter's mark pulses out and kills him. He falls down.
I didn't do Hunter's Mark. I did
Oh,
sneak
sorry.
attack.
Okay, sorry. Sneak attack. So as you just stab him, he's surprised. He didn't think you were gonna poke him from in between Harvick and Vola. So he looks down at the rapier sticking into his chest, and then looks at you, and then falls back dead. Yeah, that's a better description. Okay, I see. It's your turn. You have seen one of the enemies defeated. You still you can still see the first guy, the long bearded one.
I'm not sure. Maybe can I use one of my spells, the healing word, at second level for Vola?
Yeah, you have spell slots for that, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 left.
Okay, yeah, she definitely needs all the healing you can give her.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got to roll D4 twice and then add 4.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9.
9? Okay, she's back to 10.
Okay.
She was just hanging on, so now she might be able to take another hit.
You know what? And I have 5 healing potions. Can I give that to her, or is that? Would I have to do that on my next turn? Like, could I give her that piece of equipment?
Okay, so the healing word is a bonus action. So you still have your action. If you wanted to stick a healing potion in her belt, I'll let you do that. That can be an action. Then she'll have it.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her, because I've got 5 of them.
Okay, cool. It's a regular healing potion.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll ask you for the stats when she drinks it. Okay, cool. So she's got it poking through her belt.
Okay, I've got to subtract it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay, cool. And now it is another bugbear's turn. A bugbear with bushy eyebrows. Let's see how far he can run. He's out in the hallway behind Longbeard. And then the last one was Striped Fur. He gets out into the hallway. And the last one in order is Longbeard, who is represented by a pink magnet. It's gonna swing for Vola. Better hope she doesn't get hit. That's a 8 to hit. 8 plus 4 is 12. That's not enough to hit Vola. So she's okay. Goes back to the top of the order. It's Vola's turn. She will use her action to drink the potion that you gave her. So what's the dice
2D,
for that?
2D, like twice D4 plus 2.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2. 2 and 4 plus 2, so that's 8. So she's up to 18.
Good.
So next is the red fur's bugbear's turn. Okay, he maneuvers through his guys and comes over in front of Harvick. He's gonna do something different that you guys haven't seen yet, which is he's gonna do a grapple check on Harvick. Okay, so Harvick, this bugbear is trying to grab you. You can either use your strength or your strength to oppose him, or your dexterity to dodge. So check which one, your athletics or your acrobatics. Which one is better?
I'll do strength.
Okay, so you're gonna meet him as his hands come in. You're gonna try to grab his hands and overpower him. So we should do a contested roll. So he'll roll his strength and you roll your strength, and whoever, if he wins, he grabs you. If you win, you push his grab away, and but you will not be grappling him.
Okay.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You roll a athletics check.
Athletic check?
Yeah, you should. I think you have proficiency in that, so that'll be better for you.
Okay.
He only rolled a 9.
Okay, now athletic check is a d20.
Yep.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 plus 7.
Well,
Oh,
Your roll was pretty bad, but you have a good bonus, huh?
Yeah.
That was lucky. So he tried to grab you, and then he failed. You grabbed his hands, and you bent his fingers back, and he had to let go.
how did the strength figure in on that?
You didn't do strength, you used athletics.
Okay, athletics is based on strength.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I have athletics in this list.
Yeah. Are you proficient?
It's got a black dot.
So you're proficient. Okay, cool. So he failed to grab you. Next, it is Harbeck's turn. He's right in front of you there.
I might as well whack on him then. Oh, wait a minute. Which is the one that I did the hunter's mark on?
He's dead.
And so I can put hunter's mark on this one then, right?
Yeah, with your bonus action, you can transfer it.
Okay, I'll transfer it then.
Okay. Go ahead to hit.
Okay, so my to hit 4 plus 8.
well,
Oh,
12 does not hit. Okay. It is Blackford Bugbear's turn. Okay, he runs and squeezes in between the other two. So he can hit all three of you guys in the front. He can see Rokus is more lightly armored, so he's gonna go for Rokus. Okay, that is 16 to hit.
Nope. I'm 17.
All right, he swings his morning star down at you and hits the ground instead. Okay, it is Rokus's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Icy, you might want to get up on the rubble. That way, when you if you throw your flame, you should be above high enough that you won't hit anybody.
okay.
And then I'm gonna stick my rapier into whoever's been there longest that I can reach.
Red fur, you can reach him, and he's damaged.
Okay. 25 to hit.
25 to hit?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, my D8, I got 6 plus 4 is 10. with a sneak attack add-on, 12 damage.
Rokus sneak attacks the black-furred bugbear, stabbing him, and he takes 12 damage. So now it is Icy's turn.
I'm gonna attack the same one that Rokus attacked with produce flame.
Okay, did you want to follow his suggestion to get on the rubble?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll say you get up there. It's rough terrain, so it takes all of your movement to get up to a higher vantage point. And I think, yes, you can see all three of them. And I'll say, yeah, you're not at risk of hitting them from here.
Okay, so I can roll?
Yep, roll to hit on Black Fur, right? That's the one
Yeah.
that got damaged.
I rolled a 17 plus 6 is 23.
That hits.
And D8 damage is 5.
Okay. He's still alive, but he got burned on the top of his head. His black fur is even more. Oops! What the heck? I just hit something. His black fur is getting burned away.
He's got 17 damage on him.
All right, so it is now Bushy Eyebrows Bugbear's turn. Okay, that's the one that's in the middle. So he's gonna go for Rokus. He's gonna try to grab you. We're gonna do another grapple check. Alright, so it's reaching in between Harvick and Vola to grab at you, Rokus. You can use either athletics, which is a strength check, or acrobatics, which is dexterity. I'm assuming your acrobatics would be better. But you can check either one.
They're the same.
Okay, so which one do you want to use just for story sake?
I'll use athletics since it's my
proficient.
Proficient, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So he grabs in for you. 12 plus 2, 14.
No. I got a 17 plus 3.
Alright, so he grabs at you and you punch his hands away.
I easily avoid him.
Yeah. Okay. Next is the striped fur one. He is in the back. He's not able to get towards you, but he moves over and he's gonna use a javelin to throw it at you. Let's see, can he hit Icy? That'd be cool.
That's why I didn't really want to go up.
Yeah, I think, yeah, he can get at Icy. So he's gonna throw his javelin at Icy. +4 to hit.
Can Harvick use the shield to deflect it?
No, but it's an 8. So
okay.
You yeah, Icy dodges out of the way. Okay, last is the long-beard one, the pink one on the map. He's gonna swing for Vola.
I'm gonna use my.
Okay, yeah, you can use it. That's fine. And I rolled a 19 for the first one. And a 2 for the second one.
Yeah, good work, Harvick.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Okay, so it's Vola's turn. She's gonna swing for the pink one again. 17 to hit. That's hit. 7 plus what? 4. 13. Second one doesn't hit. First one hits. 5 damage on Pinky, which is the long beard. Okay. He's hurt, but still up. Harvick, it's your turn. You can hit either the black fur one or Bushy eyebrows.
Okay, I'll go for the eyebrows, I guess. And I roll a
Black first damaged, so you might want to go for him.
Okay, go for him then.
Okay.
I rolled an 18. That'd be +8 is a 26 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
And then damage D8 is 5 plus 6, and so that's 11. And then I go for the hunter's mark. It's a 3 more, so I guess it'd be 15 total.
All right, he had
No, so
he had 10 hit points.
okay.
So you stab him through the gut and rip your sword upwards out of his shoulder. And hey, okay, yeah. And this one, as he dies, he rolls down the stairs into the
Bushy.
room.
So this is Bushy Eyebrow who's dead.
No. This is Blackfur.
Okay.
Because he was the one. He was the one who I thought I messed up with Red Fur last time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there are only 3 bugbears left.
Which colors are they?
There is Bushy Eyebrows, Striped Fur, and Long Beard are left.
I know, but which ones are they in the colors?
Green, pink.
Okay.
Harvick killed the one next to the stairs, so that's how he rolled down the stairs.
Gotcha.
Okay, it is Rokus's turn.
Okay, I'm going to...
You can swing at Bushy Eyebrows.
Okay. I got a 17 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
And the D8 was a 2 plus 4, 6. And my sneak attack is an extra 3. So that's 9 damage.
Alright, 9 damage to Bushy Eyebrows. It's Icy's turn.
I'm going to produce flame, and I'm going to go after Longbeard.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, I rolled an 18 plus 6 is 24.
That very much hits.
And I did a damage of 3.
Okay, he's still hanging on. Just barely.
Oh, darn it. Needed a higher damage.
A little bit higher, yeah. Bushy Eyebrows, Bugbear's turn. He's getting a bit worried. He says, "Rah, rah, rah," which you guys can't understand except for Harvick. Harvick knows that he said, "Go get the others," and he's gonna swing. 19 to hit. That hits on oh, I didn't say. Well, he attacked Rokus last time. I'm gonna say he's going for Rokus. Okay, 19 to hit on Rokus. Get ready, Rokus. 7 plus 3, 10 plus 2, 12. 12 damage. Not as bad as it could have been.
Okay. I'm down to 19.
Okay. Next is Striped Fur. He's the one in the back. He runs, uses action to dash. He's not engaged with anyone. Alright, he runs down the hallway to the north, up the stairs to the right, which is to the east. And you can't see him, but you hear him shouting, "Rah, rah, rah!" And Harvick hears it as, "Enemies! Enemies! Enemies to the south!" It is now Longbeard's turn. He's gonna swing at Vola with the rest of his strength, his remaining strength. That's a 16 to hit, which is not enough for Vola. Alright, it's back to the top of the order. Vola's turn. she's gonna swing for that guy. Longbeard. Ooh, that's 19. That hits 8. Alright, she uses her battle axe and swings it overhead and cuts him right in half. And Longbeard is dead.
And it was Striped Fur that went up the stairs, right? And called out.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, there's only one bugbear in view left that you guys can
That's Bushy Eyebrows.
yeah.
I thought the striped fur guy was the only one left. And he's
No,
running
he's
away.
gone up the stairs. No,
One
the
ran
Bushy-
away.
The only one left ran away.
No, that's not
No,
right.
no,
Huh?
Bushy Eyebrows is right in front of you, Rokus.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Vola, just killed him. Okay, so it's Harvick's turn.
And there's one still in range, right?
That's right. The one with bushy eyebrows.
Okay, and to hit, I rolled an 11 plus 8 is 19.
That hits.
Okay, and then D8. D8 was 1 plus 6.
7.
That's 7, and then my D6 roll for Hunter's Mark is a 6.
So 12? Was that
Well,
12?
7 and 6 is 13. 7 and 6 is 13.
Okay.
Okay.
13 on bushy eyebrows. Alright, he's still alive. Next is Ruckus's turn.
Okay. I got it's the third 17 on a row. He
That
got,
hits.
and the D8 is a 3 plus 4,
7.
and then my sneak attack another 4.
Alright, he's very
11.
dead. Alright, so you have nobody blocking your way anymore. It's Icy's turn.
Can you run up and get that guy with a fireball?
He's out
Went
of
up-
sight.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, you can't see him right now.
Okay. Is there anybody who's been hurt? Like, how's Vola for her hit points?
She's at
Maybe I'll
18.
Maybe I'll give her another potion of healing. That'll be my action.
Okay, hand it to her.
Okay.
Alright, she's
So
got
now-
it in hand.
Okay, now I'm down to 3.
Alright, cool. Next in the order is the striped fur bugbear. Let's see how far he can get.
Can I also should I maybe get my missile wand out?
You can't use that yet because you didn't do the long rest.
Oh, I haven't. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Striped Fur shows up again. He runs down to the stairs. He's on the stairs now. Let's see. 10, 20, 30. So he's out of range to throw normally, so he'll throw his next javelin with disadvantage. He's going for Ruckus. So he's in the middle.
I used my shield.
He already has disadvantage, so you don't need to. And he missed. So the javelin lands short in front of your feet. Okay, it's back to Vola's turn. Oh, actually, I should have not put it back to Vola's turn. I should introduce the others who are off the map. Some enemies, which you're not aware of, have been introduced to the turn order. if you can't see them, I won't tell you what they're doing. So are you guys okay with the you understand where the positioning is?
Well, they're out of sight north of us.
Yeah, and in the last picture, the three that were in front of you are all dead, and the one that was in the back is now standing on those northern stairs.
Okay.
Okay. It's Vola's turn. She was given a potion, so she'll drink it. Okay, I look it up. So it's 2d4 plus 2. So it was a 6 total. She got only 6. But that's okay.
Well, it's better than 0, not having it.
She's up to 24 now. Just out of 27. So it's pretty good. She's gonna look to the other two of you and say, should we move up or stay here? You guys can respond.
I would say move into the foyer so they can't nail us with a ranged weapon.
So
That
around the
still
corner,
blocks-
kind of?
And that still blocks them from being able to surround us.
Well, I can get up on the rubble and hit them with a hail of thorns when they come down the hallway. If we stay here.
Okay, so that's all the talking you can do. Vola starts to move ahead, but she can't really see a place that would help you guys. So she just stays in place. She doesn't want to move to let people hit you guys easier. So it is okay. Let me see. All right, and Harvick's turn.
Okay. Arokas and Icy are both on the rubble now, right?
No. He just talked about the idea. He didn't actually. Okay. It's not his turn yet, so he couldn't move.
Okay. Guess I'll have to stand there, stay where I am, put it on defense.
Okay. Did I? Oh yeah, Vola drank a potion, so that was her action. Okay, so you want the dodge action? That's the defensive action. I've been calling it defensive action, but it's actually the word in the book is dodge action. But I like defensive action.
Can I ask a question? Would he be able to throw down the cow traps? Throw them out in front of him?
Yeah, I'll say that takes an action. I think we've used that as a single action before, so.
Because you have some, don't you, Harvick?
That's an option. It's still your turn, so you can do that if you want.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, cool. So there are now caltrops in the square ahead of you. Next in the turn order, Ruckus.
Okay, I'm getting up to the rubble next to Icy, and I'm getting out my bow, and I'm ready in action.
You can see you have a shot on the stripe fur guy. Let me see.
You said it took an action to switch weapons.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot he's switching weapons. And actually, because it's so dark here, you can't really. You'd have disadvantage on shooting that far.
I'll go ahead and take a pot shot at him.
Okay, disadvantage.
But I'm not.
You can't.
Why not? Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that too. Thank you, Harvey, for keeping us honest here.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Icy's turn. You could prepare an action if you want.
Can I ask a question? How many feet is he away from us?
Let me make sure. From you specifically, he is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. It's actually closer than I thought. Let me make sure. It's kind of small on this one. You're up here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No, yeah, 60. He's about 60. So actually, you can see him from where you guys are.
So does Rokas get to go again? Or?
No, because he used his action to switch weapons.
Okay. I have a spell. It's called Barrier Fire. It's where I can, and I've got a 60-foot range, and it illuminates something, and I think it puts them at a damage.
Okay, let me check it. I'm looking at it.
So I don't know if it's a useful spell or not, or if I should wait till the other ones show up.
All right, I'm reading it, so hold on a moment.
Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. Yeah, so maybe it doesn't.
No, it works here. It's especially good if you're fighting something invisible because it outlines them. But okay. Yeah, this guy, that would give everybody, especially Rokas, who's trying to do shots, it will give him advantage instead. Yeah, and let me check every object. The only thing is to keep in mind, it lasts for a minute, which is 10 turns. The range is 60 feet, and then on 60 feet within that spot, it has a 20-foot cube. So that would cover like 2 squares on the map.
Yeah, and they have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, and the only thing is that right now there is only one enemy there, and you're anticipating more. So not sure if you want to use it yet, but it does sound like a pretty good spell for helping out your teammates.
I think I'll wait till the other ones show up, and then I can see if I can put it on all of them.
Okay,
whoever shows up. I'll just have it prepared.
Yeah, you can do that. You can have it prepared for.
So if they come around the corner and Svola's turn, I can just throw it then, right?
Yeah, I'll say if. Let's add another thing to the preparation. So what you want is to cast it on multiple. If you're not able to cast it on more than one, which one do you want to hit? The one that you see now?
Yeah.
Because you're using the spell now, so even if
No, I just want it prepared.
Preparing it uses it. You're holding. You've like created the spell, and you're just holding it in your hand, like waiting to throw it. I'm not going to do
anything. I'm going to wait.
Okay, so no prepare action.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so she doesn't do anything, but Rokas hears her mumbling about, maybe I should use fairy fire. Maybe I'll wait. Okay.
And I'm ready with my bow, so the two of us are poised.
No, she's not poised.
Okay.
She decided not to prepare it.
Okay.
I'm powdering my nose.
It is
putting on the lipstick.
Stripe's turn. He continues down the stairs. Let's see how far he can get from there. 10, 20, 30. So, yeah, that's in front of you guys. So, he comes up to swipe at Harbeck again. 17 to hit, that should miss you.
Oh, miss.
Okay. That's his turn.
Oh, what's he got? What kind of a weapon?
Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of cheated there because he I'll just say he threw out his javelin, and he missed because I was doing Javelin and Morningstar are both the same to hit, but yeah, he should have to switch weapons. Actually, does
Didn't have time. He has to be back there to switch the weapons in, doesn't he?
Yeah, you
the
can't.
That's
thing
an
is that he
You can't
think
run up and switch
oh
shit.
no he had it was 30 feet. He didn't need to dash. But yeah, you're right that he well, I was saying that if you're taking out another javelin because it's a throwing weapon, I wasn't gonna have that cost.
Yeah, if he still has a javelin, yeah.
Yeah. But I did mean I was like intending for that to be the Morningstar, which you're right. He shouldn't have been able to take that out. So I'm gonna say he missed with the javelin. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So now we're back to the top of the order. And you guys see another bugbear with black fur round the corner, and he's on the stairs.
So he's after Harvex's turn?
No, did
Or
I
we're
mess
just
up
seeing?
I don't think I messed up the order, right? That was Strikefur who just attacked. That he was the last in the order. And now it's the bugbear's turn.
Okay, I thought Vola and Harvick had turns, but they haven't. I had my
No, we've
turn.
not.
and
No,
then-
we've not. Harvick and Vola have not had turns yet. This guy's ahead of us.
Okay.
Okay. So you see him round the corner, and he makes it to the stairs. He's in the stairs, and he's holding his Morningstar. Next is Vola's turn. She's gonna swing at Strikefur. That is a hit and a miss. 4 plus 2, 6 damage.
Oh.
All right. Now you see a dark elf run around the corner. It's a male dark elf.
Okay. Can I just get some clarification? I know Strikefur is there, and then another bugbear came, and now we have a dark elf?
That is right.
Okay, so there's 3 of them in front of us at the moment.
But there's only one right in front of them. The other 2 are back on the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strikefur is right in front.
Yes. Harvick, it's your turn now.
Okay, now if Rokus does his thorns right now, there's 2 on the stairs that would get nailed.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I forgot about oh no, she didn't prepare. But Rokus, you prepared to shoot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. You want to hit the dark elf or the bugbear? I guess actually you should hit the bugbear because you prepared it for whoever you saw first, right?
Okay. But I have Hail of Thorns, so that'll be for both of them.
I have another.
I'll let you. I don't actually. I shouldn't let you do that because the dark elf came out after.
Doesn't matter. It lasts for a minute. He would have run right into the hail.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it works like that. Let me check.
I wouldn't have thrown Hail of Thorns if there was only one person there.
Well, okay. Did you? I'll. Let's just have you shoot an arrow then.
Okay. So, 19 plus whatever to hit. So I'm pretty sure it's a hit.
That hits, yeah.
That would be a D8 plus what? 3. 7. 7 damage.
Okay. All right. So that was a little bit out of order, but Harvick, it's your turn now.
Okay, now I have a question. If Focus did his Hail of Thorns,
Yeah.
would it be just the people he can see, or because that has a pretty long range, so the people that haven't come around the corner, if they're right by the corner, would that have nailed them too?
They have to be within 5 feet. The duration should be how long it's active, not how
I
long the
understand
thorns
that.
are shooting out.
Okay. So if there was someone within, so if he stepped over and got into range, anyone that was running behind him would also get nailed, even if Richie couldn't see them, right?
Well, that's what I thought
No.
originally.
Okay, so it's turn-based, right? So one guy runs up 30 feet. You can only see him. The other guy is 30 feet back, right?
Okay, so you can't run up as a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I won't prepare an action like that then, because that was to my disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So we gotta
Well, it wasn't.
learn
It's
how to play the game.
that's not a bad preparation of an action because that's your previous round's action. I guess you meant the Hail of Thorns part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even have. I would just sort of waited until there
No,
was a group
shooting.
there and then shot.
But you get this way you get last round's action during this
But
round.
the
And
question
you
is,
still get your action this round, which you can do Hail of Thorns.
Oh. Oh, in that case, fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's you now they're on the stairs together, so you're the next one in order, and then you'll see them both standing next to each other on the stairs.
Oh,
The
cool.
action that you prepared last round was to shoot whoever you saw.
Okay, so I'm getting off a second shot, basically.
Yeah, if you just waited without preparing an action at all, you wouldn't have hit anybody yet. Yeah, so it wasn't a
Okay.
waste. But yeah, preparing a Hail of Thorns action like that doesn't really work very well because
Right.
they can't run at the same time.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry. I feel like we're doing a lot of clarifications this time, but
Yeah.
it's pretty. We're still learning. All right. Sorry. Now I think Harvick still hasn't done anything, right?
No.
All right. Harvick, go ahead.
okay, so I'm gonna say to hit a 11 plus 8,
19.
19.
That hits.
and then I roll a 10 plus 1 plus 3, 14.
What was that?
10 plus 1 plus 3, 14.
10?
I'm sorry. It's 10. I'm sorry. It's 10 total. What I meant. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. 6
Well, the
plus
first
1
die. Okay, so it's 10 total.
yeah, 10 total. Sorry.
That's okay. And this is to hit the bugbear with the striped fur. Okay, you got a solid hit on him, but he's still standing. Next, it is Rokus's turn. You see striped fur, and then you see a black furred bugbear on the stairs with a dark elf.
So there's 3 guys in that group, or just 2 on the
Two
stairs?
of them on the stairs, one of them in front of Harvick and Vola.
I'm gonna shoot the bugbear with my bow and throw a hail of thorns on the 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so with the bow is 19 plus to hit.
Okay, you hit. Do the damage for the arrow first.
D8
Yeah, it's your
plus
bow.
3, 11.
11 damage. Okay. And now
plus
roll the Hail of Thorns.
Hail thorns. 9.
Do they need? I think they need a save or something, right?
Oh yeah, they got
They can
to
get half damage from a save.
yeah, they get half damage save, and it would be a 13 dexterity.
All right, let me do it. So first for the dark elf, he rolled a 1, so he fails automatically. And the bugbear, dexterity check, right? 10. So they
Got
both
them both.
fail. Okay, so roll full damage. Alright, roll damage and they take full damage.
I did. It was a 9.
9 damage?
Yep.
Okay, Black Fur dies. He takes the arrow in the chest and then it explodes with thorns flying out, which pierce up through his face and explode to cover the walls and hits the dark elf in the side with a bunch of thorns. And they both take 9 damage. I see. It is your turn.
I need more. Is it Striker that is dead, or it's the black bugbear that is dead?
The one on the stairs died.
The black bugbear.
Yeah.
The one in front of us is still there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll just use my. I'll just produce flame.
Okay.
On Striker because he's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Ooh.
Whoa.
All right. So double damage.
Okay, the first roll for damage was 6. Second one was a 1, so 7 total.
All right.
7 damage.
He's still alive.
Oh.
And it's his turn now. He's gonna swing at Vola.
He's still using.
I'll use my shield.
He still has his.
Oh yeah, I still got javelin out. You're right.
He's.
Okay. He'll throw a javelin at Icy, since Icy just hit him.
I'll use my shield.
You can't shield people who are not 5 feet from you.
He's 5 feet from me, isn't he?
He is, but she's not. It has to be the ally is 5 feet from you, as far as I know.
Why can't I stick my shield up to block the javelin as he's throwing it? Is that close?
Well, they're up, but also just the rules say it has to be your ally, as far as I know. Let's double check.
I think I remember that too.
Oh, okay.
Has to be in an adjoining square.
Yeah.
He's because you're a munchkin. You're only 5 feet tall. He's throwing at somebody up on some rocks ahead of you, so he could easily throw over your head. But I'll make sure it's not about the
Well, she was far
enemy.
enough away to throw over our heads, so she wasn't going to block anyone. Yeah,
Right.
I see the. Okay.
But I also want to make sure about the rule of how it works. Where is that? Here it is. While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. Yeah. So if he was attacking from a distance, if the enemy, if your ally's within 5 feet, yeah. Only applies for the ally within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So
A jab at somebody that's 10 feet away when you got 2 people that are 2 feet away from you seems ridiculous, but okay.
That's just because he has it ready. So.
Yeah.
She also just hit him with the fire, so he's mad. That's a 14 to hit on Icy.
My armor class is 14.
Okay, that does hit then. Javelin damage is... So he doesn't get the melee bonus. He only gets the range damage. Huh. I just reading the javelin attack thing. It says It has separated for melee and range damage with the javelin. So you can actually
Sure.
do melee
Oh,
with the javelin. I didn't realize that.
What does that melee mean?
Just like
melee you can do it when you're close by, but if that's the case, there's no way you'd be it's no way. If you have a melee thing, you got two guys next to you. I don't see you chucking it at anyone.
well, there's no reason he can't, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, keep it in mind, we can do it too.
Yeah. Javelins can be melee or ranged. Learn something new every day. So, damage for ranged is 1d6 plus 2.
3?
So that is 5 damage on you.
Now it's the Dark Elf's turn.
No. So that was the end of the round. What is this?
So all we can see is Striker and Dark Elf in front of us.
That's right.
How many javelins does this guy have in front of us?
5. So he has one last one.
He's used up 4, so he's only got 1 left.
It is Vola's turn at the top of the order. You can see the dark elf on the stairs with a dead body next to him. And Striped Fur is still hanging on in front of Harbeck and Vola. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Vola's turn first in this round. She got a 2 to hit and a 4. She does 2 misses. That's not very good.
No.
Alright. Now, up around the corner appears another bugbear running next to the dark elf standing on the stairs with a morning star. Next is the dark elf's turn. He Okay, so the dark elf is retreating back up north instead of going back where it came from, which was from the east. It goes to the west. And it goes out of sight. Next is Harbeck's turn.
Okay. So there's still the one in front of me, right, with the javelin?
That's right. With his last javelin.
Okay, I will go at him then, and I roll a 13 plus 8, 1.
Okay.
21.
And then for the damage is 3 plus 6 plus 6 is 15.
Alright, he had 14 hit points. So you carve him up pretty handily, and he falls back dead in a big pile of blood on top of his other dead companions. It's quite messy there now. It is Ruckus's turn. You can see one on the stairs.
Okay, I'll try to hit him with my bow. Got a 12 to hit.
That is not enough to miss.
I missed him.
Your arrow goes fast and into the darkness behind him. It is Icy's turn.
My produced flame it doesn't go that far, I don't think, does it?
No.
I have a javelin though. And
yeah.
It does 30 to 120 feet.
How far up close can you get to him?
I think he's like 50 feet from me, right, Ian?
He's 60. I don't think you can you'd have to pass Harvick, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, you'd have to get in front of Harvick to throw at without disadvantage. But you could throw it. You could throw it.
But I'm up on the rubble, so I'm at an advantage because I'm up high and I'm.
Well, you don't get advantage for that.
But I'd be over Harvick's head.
You can
but he's still far away on the stairs.
Just give it a try. Just at disadvantage.
Well, I don't know how disadvantage works, but okay.
You just roll twice and take the lower number. Also, is the bird like making noise?
Yes.
Can you dissuade it?
Okay. I my lowest one was a 4.
Yeah, so you
Plus 1
missed.
is 5.
Yeah, you missed. It's okay. It's okay to miss. It
Okay.
is now. Another bugbear rounds the corner onto the stairs. One that you hadn't seen yet.
So now there's 2 bugbears at the top of the stairs.
2 bugbears at the top of the stairs.
And the dark elf went down a hallway to the west.
Yeah, this one's holding a javelin. He has 4 more javelins. He's gonna throw his javelin at Harbeck. That is a miss. Okay, top of the order. It's Vola's turn. She says, should we move forward? Harbeck,
Yeah,
should we move forward?
Yeah, I think we better.
Alright, so she goes up 30 feet. Let's see if what she can do there. Yeah, she's at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm gonna say she can swing at one of them from there. That's a miss. And a 19. That's a hit. 7 damage. Okay, now it's the bugbear. She just hit. It's its turn. It's gonna swing at her with the Morning Star. 11
I'll
plus
use
12.
my shield.
You're not there. You're back still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Forget we can't come up together.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. But he misses anyway. Okay. Now it's Harbeck's turn.
Okay, so I'll run up next to Vola.
Yeah, and since you have those boots, you're able to run 30 feet now. So you can do that.
And then 4 plus 8, 12 for a hit.
That's not enough. You miss. Ruckus's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot my bow
Mm-hmm.
at the
Damaged one?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I got a 13 plus 8 to hit.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Now, since he's next to and I got a longbow is a D8, 3 plus 3, is it? Piercing damage.
Okay, 6. Alright.
Wait a second. Plus, I should be able to sneak attack since he's next to
That's true. Yeah, you can roll sneak attack.
got another 3. So that's 9 damage.
Okay, cool. Alright, Icy, it's your turn.
I guess I'll have to use a javelin because that's the only thing that could reach them from where I am.
You can run up 30 feet and do it normally now. Because the other guys ran up 30 feet.
Okay, then I'll run up 30 feet and then I can use produce flame or.
Yeah, you can do produce flame instead or the javelin.
I think I'll use produce flame.
Okay, go ahead.
15 plus 6 is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and a D8 is a 6.
Okay.
And
Cool.
I'll go after the one that was already damaged.
Yeah. I was doing that. Okay, cool. Next is the one holding a javelin. He's gonna use it to do a melee attack on Vola.
And I'll use the shield.
Okay. Ah! Goddamn shield. Miss because of your shield. Alright.
Excellent.
Back to Vola.
Way to go, Harvack.
Back to Vola. That's a miss. And is that a hit? I'm not sure. Let's see. Just barely hits. Okay. Oh, oops, that's the wrong back. 5 plus 2. 7 damage. And she kills one of those on the stairs. The damaged one.
Okay.
There's only
And the
one
damaged
left.
one, that was the one between Vola and Harvick? In order?
Yes.
Okay. So it's Harvick's turn.
Huh? Oh.
If that one's
Yeah.
damaged, the next turn goes
That's
to
right.
Harvick.
Okay, Harvick's turn.
Okay, and there's still one on the stairs, right?
Yep.
And oh, goody! I rolled a 2. 2 plus 8, 10.
Nope. Alright, Rokus, it's your turn.
Didn't do much better. I got an 11 to hit.
Nope, you missed. Icy's turn.
12 plus 6 is 18.
That hits.
Okay, damage of 8. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I got a 6 again.
Alright.
6 damage.
Okay, back
Take that, you
to...
bugbear.
Okay, the Bugbear's turn now. Using his javelin for melee.
Now, that's a new turn.
Why? You want to use your shield?
If I can, all right.
Yeah, we're on a new round.
Okay, then I'll use my shield.
Damn it! you saved her again. Back to Vola's turn.
Harvick, you're my hero.
19 and 7. Okay, 19 hits. 7 damage on this Bugbear. Alright, Harvick's turn.
Okay, to hit 18 plus 8, so I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
24.
Yep.
And so then I have 8 plus 6 plus 2.
So that's you're using your hunter's mark still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So total what?
8 plus 6, 16.
Okay, wow, that's a big damage. So you actually got him with that. So you run him through with your long sword, and you see no more enemies. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corpses, dead bugbears around in this hallway. Vola sighs a big sigh of relief. Ugh, Harvick, you saved me a bunch of times. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty good work, Harvack.
I didn't have to do it to an elf.
Alright, so you're out of combat.
Okay, I would say let's go back in that room because it sounded like the that other brother that we're supposed to be trying to save might be in there.
Well, we need to take a rest
Talking
and get our
about
hit points back up.
I'd rather do the rest in the room than in this open place here.
Okay, pick up your caltrops then.
Yeah, the caltrops got I think the caltrops got forgotten in the combat also.
They did.
Right, it did.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that. Well, we're back together. You got your caltrops.
Can we collect the javelins they threw as well?
Sure. They threw. Well, they also just have them. So there are 10 total around. Roll a d20 to see how many got broken. out of the 5 that were thrown.
A D20,
Yeah,
14.
14.
Yeah.
One of them is broken. So there are 9 javelins around.
Okay. So,
I'll say you can carry like 6 of them
okay.
max. Well, just to have them on your person.
Yeah, right. I
think
hear you. That's the reason. Okay. Let me see. I think I already have some.
Give some to the rest of us, I guess.
They can pick them up as all they want. I had 4, so I'll pick up 2.
Okay. And I see you can use javelins. Do you want any more?
Okay. Well, I only have 1.
Okay, you can take 5 more then.
Okay, how do I add them? Do I
Go to
click on
equipment.
javelin?
Just go
Manage.
to where
I'm not-
javelin is.
Yeah, I've done that.
Um,
So how do? Okay, so I added 2 more, but I threw 1. So
no. Oh, you threw one? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I'm down to 0. So I can just add 2 or add.
No, you can have 5 or 6. You get 6. Pick up 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the one you threw
Right.
broke, so that's not.
Okay.
So you have, but you
Okay.
got
So-
6 from the bugbears.
Okay, so I've got 6 javelins.
Yeah, because
I've
the
done
one
it.
you missed with a disadvantage, so that one broke.
Okay, that's okay. I got 6 in my.
All right. So how many? She took 6 and Harvick took 2.
Correct.
So there's 1 left for Vola. So she has 3 now. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Alright,
we're gonna
so-
go in.
Yeah, which room did you want to go look to rest in?
You want to go into the room where the bugbears came out of?
Yeah, because I think we heard some muffling stuff. I think the other guy we're supposed to be looking for might be in there.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys, the door's already open, so you just walk on in, and you don't see anybody in the room. You see 6 beds.
And you said the door across the way was barricaded.
Right. That is right. Let's see.
Can we do a perception check and look around to see if there's anything in the room or any secret passages like in that alcove?
Yes. Search the room. Anybody who wants to search, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here.
I only got a total of 7.
I got a total of 15.
My total's 13.
How about Vola?
She got a 4. So what was the Icy? Did you check the room?
Yeah, I only had a perception of 7 total.
Okay. Okay, 7 for Icy, Vola 4, Harvick. What was yours?
13.
13, and Rokus.
15.
All right. So Rokus is checking the most thoroughly. He looks around, and okay, you find a pouch under one of the pillows.
Cool.
I'm gonna look in it.
Yes, I
Sure.
do.
Let's see what's in that pouch, Rokus.
All right,
I
Rokus.
found it. It's my pouch.
It's
A what?
my patch.
It's my pouch.
I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Alright, you find a pouch containing 15 copper pieces, 13 electrum pieces, and a potion of vitality.
Potion of
Ooh.
what?
Vitality.
Potion of vitality.
I can add that for you.
Sort of like Viagra.
I don't think it's like that.
Little blue pill.
Pretty sure that's not what they put in the D&D book. But let me make
With this
sure.
COVID-19, it isn't going to do you any good anyways.
Yeah, roll the dice.
I rolled a 1. No, I'm just
Crazy
kidding.
old man.
Oh, it's actually okay. I added it to your stuff, Rokus.
Okay. What does it do?
It says, when you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion you are suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. That means on a short rest. And the potion's crimson liquid regularly pulses with dull light, calling to mind a heartbeat. It's actually a very rare potion, so it's purple
Cool.
in the list. If you refresh your page, you'll see the potion. So that's a potion you would probably drink after you've had you know, if you're exhausted or you really need to get the most out of your short rest.
Or if been poisoned in a battle or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do a short rest in this room, right?
So yeah, you see though, there's only 2 doors. One's barricaded pretty well with lots of just random crap. Even some skeletons and stuff is piled over there. Yep, and so you think this room is relatively safe, but not sure.
And do you have any spells left? Casey?
Yeah. I have.
Would you be able to go under the barricaded door, take a quick peek, see what's in there before we did a short rest? Because you get your spells back, right?
No, I get my wild shaping after a long rest. After a short rest.
Okay, never mind.
I have to use a long rest.
Okay.
To get my spells back.
She can do her shape shifting though, so yeah, she could go peek underneath.
But I've already used up. I've used up both of them.
She used both of them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to wait for a short rest to get them back.
Let's do our short rest and see how much we can get back in the way of.
Okay.
What time is it?
In the game, it is about 2:30.
And it's day 24?
Yeah. So you want to try to do a short rest?
Okay, we're going to do a short rest till 3:30.
Vola says let's put like a couple of these beds in front of the other door.
I think it's a good idea. We can put let's put caltrops out and the trap out front. So if anybody comes, we'll hear them dancing around on the trap and the caltrops.
Okay. Cool. So you put those out and you stack up the beds. Rokus, roll a d20.
14.
All right. So your 1 hour passes without any problem. So go ahead and do your hit dice.
Right.
My hit dice.
Not sure how many you might. Some of you might have used all of yours, but I'm not sure.
I haven't used any. That's a D10 plus 1. Got 4 the first time.
So
short rest. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It says under short rest, it says Druid hit die 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, that's what you roll for the short rest. But how many do you have left?
Of what? hit points?
No, short rest hit dice.
5 plus
Did you use some last time?
1 would be 6.
All of them are I've got all of my stuff because I guess we took a short rest before.
I'm pretty sure you used some hit dice on our last short rest, and we haven't had a long rest. It's still day 24. But if you
Okay, because
didn't
for some
mark it
reason
down,
for some reason all my squares are open.
okay.
My wild.
Well, I don't remember specifically, so we can just say you have them all.
Okay, well, but on here it says I have 26 hit points out of a maximum of 31.
That's right. And then
Okay.
you can roll your hit dice and add how much you get. And then you should mark off those squares when you've done it.
Okay. I rolled.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I did 6 plus 2, which is 8, so that gets me right back up to the max. She'll do that, and then I mark
Click
a
on
square,
the
right?
square, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then click take short rest.
Okay.
Now I rolled 2 and got. I rolled 2 and got my hit points up to 29 on the Rangers. I'm going to roll. I have a rogue one I can do for a D8 for my third one. And that was a 7. So I'm max. I got my hit points back.
Okay. Harvick, you okay?
Yep, I'm at max. Although, where do I find out how? I know I used it before to get back to maximum.
Yeah.
Where do I find the boxes to check off? I want to make sure I did check them off.
Click short rest.
Yeah, click short rest at the top in the gray section to the right of your portrait and name.
Oh, I see it.
Click that, and then it has the boxes there.
Okay. The hit die, is that the one I'm hitting?
It's below. It says Paladin hit die 1d10 plus 3, and underneath it has 4 squares.
Okay, I'm going to fill one up.
Yeah, fill up how many you think you did, and then click take short rest, and then click it again to confirm.
Okay.
When you do that, click take short rest and confirm. Like, if you're like Icy and you have the wild shape, it will automatically put those, it'll untick those boxes.
Okay.
For you.
Gotcha.
I guess that would also reset for Harbeck. That would do your lay on hands, I think.
I think lay on hands is a long rest. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Let me make sure. Yes, it's long rest. Sorry, I was wrong. Divine Sense is also long rest. Okay, you don't have any short restings. Oh, you have one. What's this? Channel Divinity.
Channel Divinity, did I?
You didn't use it, but it's a short rest one.
Okay.
And I used up 2 of my potions of healing. I gave 2 of my potions of healing to Bola, but I think she only used 1, so I think she may still have
No, she used the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, she drank it. And she doesn't have any more hit dice, so she's at 24.
She's at her max, or?
Oh wait, let me see. I think yeah. She doesn't have any more hit dice. She's at 24 out of 27.
Okay.
Nah, she's fine. Okay, so you rested. Nothing happened, and you guys are okay. Let's see. So, here's another thing I wanted to mention because I haven't been doing this. I noticed in the book it often suggests if you have proficiency in something, then you can do a roll to see if it's successful, and I saw some other times when it says if you have proficiency, you don't even need to roll. So I'm gonna probably use that more often. So for example, like if you're looking at something religious, Harvick has proficiency in religion, so he's the one who can check it out. If it's Rokus or Icy, if you're not proficient, like there's just no way you're gonna know about it. So there's gonna be some times when you can't just roll for things.
Okay. And when can I use it? And what would I use my inspiration for?
That's for re-rolling. You can re-roll something.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're fighting and you do a bad roll, if
Okay.
if it's a save or something, you have to hurry up and say it before I tell you how much damage it is or something like that. So
Okay.
you have to interrupt me if you want to use it in that kind of situation. Like
Okay.
if you're like fighting a dragon and I'm like, okay, roll to see if his fire breath hits you. If you roll a 1, you can't. If you say, oh, I rolled a 1, and then I say, okay, you take 1,000,000 damage. You can't say, oh, can I use my inspiration? You have to do it like right away.
Okay.
Before you tell them what the hit was.
Yeah, generally before damage. With your shield thing, that was more specific. Like, you gotta tell me before I tell you if it hits or not. There's if I think you've waited too long, I might not let you use it. That's the point.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, inspiration is very useful, and you can get inspiration by role playing. Usually, if it's something you do for the story that's interesting or puts yourself at some kind of disadvantage just because your character likes getting drunk or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
That elf.
Harvick. I was
Yeah.
thinking to suggest Harvick maybe has a fear of water, because I did that with my dwarf character and thought that was fun because he lived in the mountains his whole life, not experienced with being on a boat and stuff, so he got really bad seasickness and stuff.
What about despising elves? Doesn't that count?
I thought we talked about this.
Yes. Yeah.
Tyr doesn't approve of racism. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys finished your rest. I wanted to see who has proficiency in perception.
I do.
Anybody?
I do.
Okay, roll a perception check.
18 plus 5.
Okay, that's 23.
23. Yeah.
Yep.
Past the barricade, you hear some weird noises because you rolled so high. So it's very faint, and you can tell it's coming from beyond the barricade to the east. You hear
It's like the parrot.
maybe. I'm sure it's a parrot.
No, it's more like a dog.
You hear echoing laughter.
It's probably the dark elf.
I don't know if Richie remembers. We used to play a game called Twisted Metal, and there was a clown, evil clown who would drive an ice cream truck and kill people. Yep. And he had when he shot his missile, it had like a laugh track thing.
Yeah,
that's what you hear.
Oh my goodness.
A creepy laugh. The others don't pick up on it.
Hey guys, I can hear somebody creepy laughing on the other side of this barricade. Icy, do you want to do your mouse investigations?
Can't.
Or you're a snake?
Can't.
Yes, you can.
It's long rest. Short rest. She did the short rest, so she has her wild shape back.
Okay.
She
So is
gets
it
her
back in the
short.
hallway we were in, or is it on where the
No,
rubble
it's to
is?
the east, past the barricade that the bugbears had made.
In the room we went in to rest on the east side, that doorway is blocked, but a snake could get through it.
Okay, I guess I'll.
But just look. Don't go in there because we won't be able to come in and help.
That's true.
Just
Yeah.
stick your head under. Just stick your head under to see what's there.
Okay.
All right.
Sticking my head under.
Okay, so she slithers through all the stuff blocking the door. You can do a easy dexterity check if you can manage to get through all the crap. Just roll over a 5. So roll a dexterity check. You can do it as
9.
Okay, so you're able to do it. What?
I make a suggestion. Now she, you don't want her to come back as a human because it'll, that takes up too many spells.
Okay.
So, how about Richie and I and Vola ask yes or no questions? Or the snake can, shake whether it's yes or no.
Yeah, we did that before.
And then since Vola there, how about Cat to ask the questions Vola would be asking?
Okay. Vola usually follows you guys' lead, but if I think there's something she'd want to ask.
What I'm thinking, yeah. What I'm thinking is that way all of us have to try to figure out what the snake saw.
Okay. I got you.
Make sense?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so Snaky Icy sticks her head under. She just barely sticks her head under so that she's not in danger of entering the room. This is what you see. A blast furnace and a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor of the room, but the channel is dry. Passages exit to the west, south, and east. The empty channel exits to the north and east. Roll a perception check.
All of us?
No, just her.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Good roll.
22. All right. You see in this room, okay, about in the center of the room, you see floating in midair a human skull surrounded in flames. Inside of its eyes glow red flames, and around the rest of it are greenish bluish flames. And it seems to be patrolling. It's sort of spinning around in midair. You can see the flames of its eyes darting about, looking around the room. You also see more than a dozen wizard corpses scattered around the room. Dead dwarves and orcs wearing remnants of armor.
Okay. I'm gonna have to slither back, and I'm gonna rattle my tail just to let them know it's dangerous.
Okay. Vola says, were there more bugbears?
I shake my head no.
Okay, we'll go in a circle. So Harvick, and then Rokus, and then Vola.
Okay. Did you see anything alive?
I'm gonna make a question mark.
She makes a weird shape on the ground.
Okay. She could make a question mark. Yeah.
She can cut her head off to be the dot. I see you decapitates herself to make a question mark. So do a if you wanna, I think let's do the insight to see if you know what this question mark is.
I got a 9 plus. What's my perception?
It's insight.
Plus 5, 14.
Okay. Over 10, that's enough. You got it. So she's like, I don't know if it's alive, but there's something.
Okay.
Seems
is there
like
more
that's
than?
what Vola says. Seems
She
like she
rattled-
doesn't know if it's alive or not.
Is it more than one?
I'm gonna do another question mark.
Okay.
Vola says, so not sure if they're alive and not sure how many. Do you think they are undead?
I'm gonna shake my head yes.
Okay. Undead something. Are they skeletons, I guess? Maybe?
I'm gonna shake my head yes and then do a question mark.
Okay.
I have a
Skeletons,
question.
maybe. Are you asking the DM a question?
I'm asking, I've got that spell, that can tell if something's undead or not.
Yeah, you have to see it though.
And that was my question was going to be, is something do I have to see it?
Yeah, you have to see it. So if you see piles of bones or a creepy guy, you could try to find out if they're undead or a vampire or something, or if there's an invisible guy running around.
I have to see
it. It actually doesn't. It doesn't have to be that you see it. It cannot be behind cover. So if it's invisible, but it's not behind something, you could actually see that.
But it's I can't cast it.
From your eyes to it, there can't be anything between your eyes and it.
Right.
But yeah, you can't do it from this room and find out what that is.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
Did you want to ask more questions of Icy the snake?
Yeah, well, she's still a snake. We haven't wasted our thing. Do you think it would be, I'm asking the snake now, do you think it would be better to go after the black dwarf than trying to unbarricade this?
I'm going to shake my head yes.
You said go after the dwarf?
Yeah.
The dark elf.
Oh, okay. You said black dwarf. I was like, I don't remember a black dwarf.
A black elf or whatever it is.
It's the name that they use in D&D is actually drow, DROW.
You want to go look after drow?
Yep. Sounds like a good idea to me too.
Okay.
Vola says, yeah, maybe there's a good reason the bugbears put a barricade here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Let's go. Icy, do you want to go the other way and go up and see if you can sneak up? We'll follow you up the stairs and we'll check that area out.
Okay, I'll shake my head yes.
Our usual.
All right.
Okay,
cool.
so we're gonna collect our trap and our caltrops.
Okay, cool. And you head up in your usual formation,
looking out for pitfalls and traps.
And Icy needs to do a stealth.
Do we all need to do a stealth? I think.
Are you talking about her spell or?
No, if we go looking for the dark or the draws, do we need to do a stealth check?
If you want to be stealthy while walking through here, you guys should do
Yeah.
stealth checks.
Okay.
And yes, you still have to tell me you want to do that. Because I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for you to not tell me so I can sneak up on you. You know?
Well, I got
I'm just
I got a
waiting for it.
Rokas, say it.
I got a whopping 10.
10 stealth? That's pretty bad for you.
Yeah.
Alright, I see.
10 minus 1. Mine 10 minus 1, 9.
Alright,
I'm 16 plus 2, 18.
alright.
Thank goodness.
And Vola with disadvantage. 10 what? 10 plus 1, 11.
She's better than me.
Yeah. Okay. So I have written down your stealth checks. And did you say you wanted to do perception checks looking for things?
Yeah.
Okay, we should do those also.
I got another whopping 10.
10 perception. Next. I see.
19,
Okay, Harbeck,
19,
sorry.
minus,
18.
19 minus 1, 18.
18, okay. I see.
Good
4
work.
plus 4 is 8.
Well, 5. Alright, somehow Harbeck is the most alert of the group.
But not the most stealthiest.
Yeah. He focused all his energy into not to looking where he's going, not to be quiet though.
Right. We've got a very quiet snake up ahead scouting for us.
Yeah, the combination's not too bad.
Yeah. So remember, if I'm checking if people see you, it will be as long as 50% of your group are better than whatever its perception check is.
Okay.
You will be stealthy. But I can't
Okay.
do that until you encounter something. Alright, so when you get up the stairs to the north, you see stairs leading down to the east and a hallway going to the west. It ends in a dead end, but there's a passage that veers off to the north.
Okay. We'll go down the hallway and then I'll wait at the intersection for the rest of them to catch up and then I'll head north.
Okay, so you get to the intersection and looking north, you see 10 feet from the corner that there are double doors and they are closed.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna slither up to the double doors and wait for the rest of the crew to sort of catch up.
Okay. They are around the corner, I guess, hiding kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to poke your head under the door?
Okay, I'm gonna look under
Alright,
the door.
so these doors are different than the others you've gone to. So on the door of this room, the double doors, they are made of stone and metal. They're actually intricately designed. They seem to have two figures. You're not sure if they're humans or dwarves. It's kind of even Icy can tell this is probably dwarven artwork by the line work and things.
Stick figures.
No, they're very handsomely carved. But the door is like pretty much flush with the ground. There's a tiny crack. I'm not sure if you can squeeze through it, so it's gonna be a kind of difficult dexterity check to wriggle through. wriggle your head under. So that'll be, you have to get over a 15.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay, you did it. It's a little bit painful, but you managed to squeeze your snake body under enough to get your head through. I don't think did you want to get your whole body in the room?
No.
Okay, so you squeeze your head under and you're able to see inside. What you see is 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of this hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, a mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes.
Okay, anything else? There's 6 pillars. There's a statue with the emerald eyes. And it's a statue of what again?
Warhammer, I think.
It's a 9-foot tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, a mighty stone warhammer across his lap. He has large emeralds that gleam in his eyes.
Okay, so I'm gonna wiggle back out.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
I am done. Sorry, you can wriggle back out.
Okay.
I do a history check on that because I'm supposed to be pretty good at knowing what rock type things are, and I'm a rock dwarf.
You, like I mentioned earlier, you have so much expertise in this, you don't even need to roll. You know that this figure on the door is you recognize your god Tyr, and you recognize the dwarven god Dumathoin.
Dumathoin. That sounds like a dwarven kind of god.
Dumathoin.
Could be Dumathon.
No. Alright, so
Listen here.
Harbeck, you recognize on the door, you recognize Dumathoin and Tyr. 2 gods you're familiar with.
And what is Tyr a god of?
Isn't Tyr my god?
That's right.
He's the god of mining.
Dumathoin is the god of mining.
And Tyr is the god of who?
Justice.
Okay.
Alright, so Vola makes motions for Icy to come around the corner so that you guys can crouch down and be quiet and whisper. And she says, "So, did you see any enemies?"
I'm gonna shake my head no.
All right, the drow ran down this hallway. They gotta be in there, so they must be hiding.
The drow was able to open and close this door without us being able to hear anything.
Well, you guys were in the middle of combat, so
Okay.
there was other sounds going on. The door is not gigantic or anything.
Okay.
It's just a very sturdy stone and metal door.
So we need to. You saw nothing dangerous looking in there, correct?
Well, she can nod for that.
I'm gonna put a question mark.
There's something there that there's something there you thought might be dangerous.
I'm shaking my head yes.
Is it alive?
I'm gonna do a question mark.
Okay. As the DM, Harbeck, did Harbeck share what he noticed about the door?
Yes.
Vola says, "Is the room bigger than the room with the bugbears that we just rested in?" And let me find the answer for you. It's slightly bigger.
I'm going to shake my head yes.
Also, something icy. I didn't describe this, but there was a hallway leading out of that room also. To the east.
To the east, the north, or the west?
One hallway leading to the east. From within that room.
Is there any way, if we opened the door and walked in, is there anything in the room they could be hiding in to ambush us?
So she saw pillars and a table and stuff, so yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So there could be someone hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good amount of places to hide.
Yeah, there's 6 pillars, there's the statue, there's under the table.
And there's a hallway.
And there's a hallway.
Yeah, but Harvick doesn't know all that detail, but Icy does.
Yeah.
Vola says, alright, should we try the other hallway?
Yeah, I think we should see where they came from before we open the door.
Okay. So, in your formation, you go back. Sorry, what's that?
I'm just asking if Rokus thinks that's a good idea.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. So you head back down and you go east, which you hadn't gone to yet. Alright, and it opens into a large room. Let me describe it.
So I'm going down a hallway to the east?
Yeah, and everybody is able to walk into this room. There's
where
no
the
door
dark
here.
elf and all the other guys came from.
Right. So you go in here and you see a wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall, then tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down into the chasm floor.
Okay, so that stream is... The water is flowing down, so that's coming from that lake we were at.
Yeah.
It looks like there's some stairs. If we go up the stairs, moving toward the room that the
I think we're going downstairs, aren't we?
But if we go downstairs, there's stairs. If you look at the north part, there's another thing of stairs going up, it looks like.
And that might be into that room that had the pillars in the statue.
It looks like.
Yeah, that would make sense.
All right, we will finish checking out this room and then call it quits for tonight. Is there anything you want to look at?
Oh, I'd say let's go in there and check the whole thing out.
Okay. Go ahead and do a perception check. Everybody can do that.
I got a 12.
I got a total of 21.
13.
Well, I got a 3. Alright, so Icy's got the best check. You walk over to the rift. You see the rift is about 20 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bunch of heavy rubble at the bottom of the rift, and you see 2 shovels down there. Yeah, and you see there are two ropes on this side of the waterfall and one on the other side that go down.
Okay, and
into
those
the
ropes
rift.
those ropes go down into it, eh?
Yeah, so you could use them to climb down without any trouble.
Okay.
And there's a rope on the other side to get back up?
to the other hallway.
Yeah, it looks like
I don't
looks
think
like there's-
there are on that side.
Okay. But it looks like there's, from up here, it looks like we can see across into openings leading out of from the other side of the rift, right?
Yeah, you can see there's one in the north and one northern and one southern exit to the east. We can't
Okay.
see far down into them.
And those are also about 20 feet to
Yeah,
get
20
up to
feet
those?
to get up those. But they don't have ropes.
There are ropes on our side, correct?
Yeah.
So what we could do would be to pull those ropes up and then coil them on our side so someone couldn't use them to crawl up and get to us, correct?
You said pull them up so that people can't get up from down there?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could do that.
I think we should do that.
Okay. Vola agrees. She goes and pulls it up. Pulls one of them up.
Pull the other one up.
Okay.
Where were they both at the same spot?
Just in like 5 feet apart.
Okay. South of where the waterfall is?
Yeah, and then there's one north. She wades into the water. It comes up to her knees about, and goes across and pulls that one up.
How strong is the current?
It's not strong. I don't know. Remember before there was the mysterious still pool which was flowing.
We're assuming it comes from that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much see it must come from there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not, I don't know if it's makes any sense, but it's not very strong. So it's easy to get across. Okay, anything else you want to look for? You don't see anything else really. See
Do you
what I
want
described.
icy? Do you want to go up the stairs and just peek and make sure that goes into the other room and see if you can see anything?
Well, we can't do that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to, anything else
Well,
left for this room you can do, and then other than that we'll stop. If you want to check that room first, then we'll just stop.
Okay, we can stop.
Yeah.
yeah, stopping sounds good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys had a very long combat at the beginning, because you did basically 2 rooms of combat at once. Since the Bugbear ran up and got the guys from this room. So we did have some mishaps with rules and a couple confusions, but I think overall everything turned out okay.
Usual.
How do you guys feel?
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll meet up again next Sunday, same time.
Same
Okay.
time, same back
And
channel.
it'll be and when we meet up again, it'll be day 24 about 4 in the afternoon.
Let's see.
Because we stopped for a short rest at 2:30, so that would have made it 3:30. And then we did some exploring, so I'm just thinking it would be around 4.
That's good. All right, well, I'll see you guys next time then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I don't know what the hell you're saying.